How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse, and this is the Beast. This is a BCBM from Suicune TCG. I hinted at it last week when I had my other BCBM from him, which was already really awesome, and this one's better. I've been tweeting about it for a few days now. I'm really excited to open it. I actually haven't opened it yet. It's just a cube with cards in it. All the sleeved cards on the right-hand side, like that 80% of that box in front of us, is the BCBM, and there are little leaflets on the left-hand side is what he uses to make sure that everything ships very, very steadily. I will link his eBay in the description because I think he's going to be posting some other stuff if he hasn't done so already. But we're just going to get into this. So we're going to see if we can ease some of these out of here. Make it a little bit easier. This is probably going to take a minute. Oh no, Born Identity, Shaky Cam. They're in here pretty tight, so I want to make sure they're accessible once I start looking at them, but I'm going to show them off one at a time. Because this buy is a monster. I'm not going to talk about how much it was for, because we don't play that game. I'm just here to get awesome cards. But yeah, you're going to see by the end of the video everything that's here. I'm really excited about that. Let's see if I want to do it one by one. I might change this as we go. So we've got a Jolteon EX, Vaporeon EX, and Leafeon EX. Lovely little evolutions. There's the Charizard EX promo. Really nice. Remember the hype surrounding it when it first came out. And there's the green Rayquaza EX, different from the shiny ones. And of course, a shiny Rayquaza EX. There's a Mawile EX from the Double Mega Break release. There's a Metagross EX, which you don't see quite as often. And a Diancie EX. This card is really cool, the Absol EX from the tournament. This one is difficult to come by, so it definitely packs a price. There's your Blaziken EX. I think this is from the Rayquaza Mega Battle Packs. And a Charizard EX. Is this the Generations one? Yep, it is. Very, very nice. And of course the Venusaur EX from the same release. There's a Palkia EX from the Palkia and Golduck Break deck, I want to say. Something like that. And there's a second copy of it. And a third. There's your Aegislash EX from the Hyper Metal Chain deck. Kind of surprised I'm remembering these all. Sylveon EX from Pokecune. And Pikachu EX from Legendary Shine Collection. You can see that differing holo pattern there. There's an Altaria EX. Brand new, of course. Just like this Umbreon EX. Alakazam EX. Ho-Oh EX. Darkrai EX. These are, of course, from X and Y9. Awesome looking Espeon. There's a Manaphy. And a Gyarados EX. We're just going to take a moment to stack these in the back. I want to make sure nothing happens to this pile. I think we're going to do that, make it a little easier on us. So, there's another Gyarados. A Mewtwo EX. Getting into some X and Y8 stuff. Houndoom EX. Giratina EX from Bandit Ring. Hoopa EX, I always really like this card. Kyurem EX, another one of my favorites in the set. Shaman EX from Emerald Break. Rayquaza EX as well. There's Hydreigon EX. And a Groudon EX from Gaia Volcano. Gengar EX from Phantom Gate. Dragonite EX Rising Fist, Charizard EX from Wild Blaze, which is a very nice find. There's Yveltal EX from Y Collection and Xerneas EX from X Collection. Fantastic stuff. I think after that it's probably wise to move that to the back. There's Chandelure EX from EX Battle Boost way back in 2013. P.S. I just hit 800,000 views on that video. Who would have ever thought that was going to happen? I don't have another video with 80,000 views, but that one has 800,000 views. Tornadus EX Black and White 8. Thundurus EX Black and White 8. Cresselia EX going way back, Black and White 6. And Keldeo EX from the same release. There's Rayquaza EX from Dragon Blade, I want to say. Black and White 5. Mew EX. Darkrai EX, that's a set-based one from Dark Rush. Beautiful stuff. Kyogre EX from Black and White 3, because back then they had a different release pattern for EXs before they got all jumbled up in Next Destinies and Dark Explorers. There's Mewtwo EX, also Black and White 3, Psycho Drive. And Shaman EX 2. Time for some Hail Blizzard, Black and White 3, with a Regigigas EX. Beautiful Groudon EX. And there's a Mega Audino EX, which is signifying when we're switching to Mega EXs. There's a fair few of those as well. Mega Mawile EX. Mega Charizard EX. This is the deck version. That is the Generations version. So beautiful. Probably a good time right now to pause for a second and let you guys know that nothing here is for sale right now. I'm going to check everything thoroughly for condition, and I'm in the middle of a first and second gen holographic sale video. So stuff like this is probably going to be for sale after X and Y 11 is done. I still have 40 boxes of that on the horizon that are looming. I want to make sure I've got plenty of content left over to bring us there and not burn me out. And there's the Mega Venusaur EX as we resume, also from Generations. Mega Alakazam EX. Mega Scizor EX. Mega Gyarados. And another Mega Gyarados. Still a popular card, so I'm glad to get multiple copies of those. And there's a third one too. There's a Mega Glalie EX. Mega Mewtwo Y EX. The Megas from X and Y8 are really the only thing underneath Secret Rare, Ultra Rare that still sell well. And there's the X version. Mega Ampharos EX. Mega Sceptile EX. Mega Rayquaza EX. Again, I don't think there's any CP4 in here. They should all be the set-based ones. So we get Mega Aggron. Mega Manectric. Mega Lucario. Oh, I knew it was here. I knew it was coming up, but it doesn't prepare you for it. The regular Mega Charizard EX from Wild Blaze. It's a beauty. There's a Hoopa Full Art, the promotional one. I think we'll set these to the back now. I don't know exactly where the breakup is, but I'm guessing it's right here. And there's the Pikachu Full Art. Got the little symbol right in the corner here. Pikachu with a Gyarados hat. Making believe. And of course the Magikarp costume as well. There's the Double Crisis Kyogre, the Team Aqua's Kyogre Full Art, and the Team Magma's Groudon Full Art. There's a Sylveon Full Art from Pokecune. Mega Gardevoir Full Art as well. Regular Gardevoir Full Art. Still have a few of those, but certainly happy to get another one. And the Flareon Full Art. Now into Shiny Collection, we've got a Meloetta Full Art. Oh, beautiful, that Mew Full Art. It's so great. And Emolga. And Reshiram. Haven't seen this card in a little while. It's good to get one of those. And a Shaman, which rounds out the full arts that are available in Shiny Collection. But we are not stopping with the full arts. Mega Altaria full art. Once I decide to sell that, that one's going to go pretty quick. Just like this Mega Scizor will as well. I actually bought a second copy of this individually to make sure that I have enough of them. Mega Glalie full art. Mega Houndoom. The Vanishing Strike Mega Mewtwo X full art. That will never not be funny to me. I'm sorry if you don't find it terribly amusing, but this is actually kind of cool. The lighting setup shows you more yellow light from over here, and then more white light from the softbox. There's a Mega Ampharos full art. Ooh, Mega Rayquaza full art. That's not going to be a cheapie. A Mega Aggron full art. Really like this card too. A Mega Gardevoir. Another very popular card. A Cobalion full art. Going way back to Red Collection for that one. A Terrakion full art. Back when full arts weren't EXs yet. And there's Virizion to round out the trio. Way back Black and White 1, Tornadus full art. Landorus full art. This is not in a set. This is a promo, I believe. Yep, 112 Black and White promo. And a Thundurus full art. And a Reshiram. Really like that one. And what do you know, there's a Zekrom too. He did say that some of the black and white ones do have edge wears. We get the Victini full art from Red Collection. So I will be checking them individually. Skyla full art promo. Still have a few of those. Steven full art. I don't know that I have one of these in my binder right now. I mean, I own one. I have one. I purchased it when it came out, but I don't think I have one for sale. I will eventually. That's a cool find. Winona full art from X and Y 6. There's a Karina full art from Rising Fist, which is a great find. Can never have too many of that card. Pokemon Fan Club from Wild Blaze. I feel like someone was asking for that recently. There's a Sharon full art from Black and White 6. There's a Zapdos full art from Generations. Haven't sold one of those since I first opened that set. And of course, it's not Zapdos without Articuno. Still so salty that they didn't make a Moltres full art in that expansion, but what can you do? There's a Kingdra full art. Really nice. Could I love this card anymore? When they first announced that Ho-Oh was getting another full art, I was like just hoping that it was going to be half as nice as the Lugia from Bandit Ring. And it is a very worthy compadre to it. As we check out this awesome Scizor full art as well. The Darkrai, of course. And there's a full art Manaphy. Not been able to sell much at all in terms of Rage of the Broken Sky full art, so getting those is great. There's a Glalie full art right here from the Blue Shock. A Tyranitar full art. The regular Rayquaza full art. You already saw the Mega, so I gotta show you this one. A Hydreigon full art. A personal favorite of mine, not extremely popular, but still great. There's a Latias full art. Wondering when they're going to make another Latios. As we see a full art Thundurus. Camerupt. Back when they were experimenting with that background style. And Trevenant full art. I think we'll be able to do the rest in a single stack. So we'll see how this goes. The Whale Party. Really like how these are organized, by the way. So kudos to you, sir. Full art Gengar. Awesome. Another Dragonite. Well, not another Dragonite. It's another Dragonite to me. It's the only Dragonite you'll see here. Ooh. Lucario full art. I've had a look at this lot. I kind of know what's in it, but I don't remember individual cards, so I like the surprise. Got a Seismitoad full art, which you saw the other day in Japanese and in Korean. There's a full art Heracross. Cool. Kangaskhan from Wild Blaze. Charizard from Wild Blaze. And an Yveltal from Y Collection. I used to struggle to sell the Wild Blaze full arts, but not anymore. I've actually struggled to get them in. So we get a full art Blastoise. Xerneas, of course. Very nice card there. And a full art Venusaur, which is good. Venusaur and Blastoise have kind of dwindled in that binder. Ooh, the Genesect full art. I might be partial to this one over the new one. Virizion full art, those two, of course, from Megalocanon. A Cobalion full art, that's going back to Plasma Gale, I believe, Black and White 7. Here's a Cresselia. I've always loved the color scheme on this card, Black and White 6. Celebi, also Black and White 6. Giratina. Very, very different from most other full arts, especially the other Giratina full art. There's your Terrakion, the EX version of the full art from Black and White 5 as well. I love this card! So does everybody else. Mew EX full art. Definitely looking forward to doing a condition check on this one, first edition. Ooh, it's a beauty. Rayquaza, I don't know why I call this the pizza full art, but I do. It looks like somebody threw a Rayquaza on a pizza and then made it a full art card. That's a good thing. I love pizza. It's really cool. Entei full art from Dark Rush. Regigigas from Black and White 3 from Hail Blizzard. My freaking favorite full art of all time in the Groudon. Actually, just the other day watching the video from which I first saw this card. Not a currently active Poketuber. There's the full art Kyogre, which is also really nice, but not on the same level for me. Gold border Alakazam. That means that I will now have 2 of them. I just had another one come in recently, so getting this one is sweet. Gold border Gyarados, too. Nice to rock out with these ultra rares. The red version, Red Flash, Mewtwo EX ultra rare. And the blue shock version as well. That's cool. Kind of surprised they don't hold their value quite as much. There's the ultra rare version of the Mega Rayquaza EX from Bandit Ring. It's understandable why the Bandit Ring ones don't hold their value because they're so much easier to pull. As we also see the Groudon version. And of course the Kyogre too. The fully silver Dialga from the Hyper Metal Chain deck. Haven't had one of these around in ages. Great, great, great to get another one. Golden Zekrom. EX Battle Boost, of course. A tremendous card. And lastly, the Golden Reshiram. That's the Beast. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed a 20-plus minute look at a single purchase that I made. Unbelievable shout out to Suicune TCG for his tremendous service, for providing all the cards in this video, for making such reasonable accommodations. I think we're both happy with the way that this turned out. I don't feel like I undercut him at all. I allowed him to set pricing and do something that he was comfortable with. And I also let him avoid eBay fees, which is cool. Plus, I know that I was able to get a lot that I am proud of. Really, really proud of. As far as full arts are concerned for Japanese, I don't think I've ever gotten a purchase that had this many in them. I think even the greatest BCBM in the universe, which was a mix of Japanese and English, didn't have that many Japanese full arts inside. It might have been in the 70s. I think there's like 88 in here, between the secret rares and ultra rares. So it's a real joy to be able to make a purchase like this and show you guys, and eventually over the coming weeks and months, integrate them into my massive binder. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's not bombastic and super over-the-top exciting or anything like that, but it's about as good of a look as you're going to get at Japanese cards ever. So I really do hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.